is, guys, the Electric XP e-bike. Check it out, guys. This is what I've been talking to you guys about that I've had in my truck all this time. It is the Electric XP. Unfortunately, not the 2.0, but cool story on how I obtained this bike. But this is it, guys. There's your name brand, Electric XP. Go check them out. Huge back order on them right now though, but cool bike. There's a whole video on one of these. There's a couple of videos actually on one of these. Quite a few months back. I'll link those videos right up here and you guys can get more details about this bike. Plus you can check them out, but you cannot get this one anymore, I don't think, because there's a new one out called Electric XP 2.0. Highly recommend that bike, but this bike has a cool story. Let's head into town and see if we can find these cowboy cookies, and we'll talk about how this bike came to my possession. Let's go. All right, guys, so that's it. That is what I have been waiting to show you guys. And right now we're headed into town. We're getting offloaded, and good thing about this place, people know me very well, and they do everything really. They just tell you to go to your sleeper and they'll do the whole unloading process. But I'm headed into town because there's a cookie that my friend Robin here has been talking to me about, which is called the cowboy cookie. And my mission today is to get to that cowboy cookie and to bring her back one as well. So we're heading to town. It's about 3.5 miles there and 3.5 miles back. We should be good because this thing has with my 300 plus weight, it has about a 15 to 20 mile range. If I help it pedal, it gets maybe a little bit more. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the pedal assist, but yes, it does have its own power where it'll go by itself. And let's try not to get run over in the process here. But that's the goal, to get us our cowboy cookie. And we are at 2 miles on this bike. That's how new this is. So I literally got it out of the box and popped it into my truck. And this is it, guys. We're really on the maiden voyage on this thing. Haven't really set it up completely like I should, but it pretty much comes out of the box ready to go without big modifications to it or anything. Got another car behind us trying not to get run over here. But yeah, like I was saying, it comes out of the box ready to go. And can you believe that, guys? I won this thing. There's a whole story behind how I found out I had won this bike. Well, since we're going into town, I guess we could talk about it a little bit. But I'm trying to hold on to the camera. It doesn't shake as much because the mount I have it on is not that sturdy. But anyways, so the way I won this bike is funny because I was in the market for one. I was in the market for one of these bikes because I knew that for the channel and for just as curious as a person that I am, it would be a perfect fit because I love being out exploring and checking out new places, right? New places, new things. And so that's the main reason that I really wanted this bike. And I was in the market for one. And there's a EP channel, which I'll post it down below, or a electric bike channel that was raffling one out. But you know, it's just like every other thing out here. You enter a contest really not expecting to win anything. Let me set this. Hold on real quick, it might get a little bumpy. I keep hitting the, I don't know what I hit. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let's try not to get run over here. I'm telling you guys, literally right out the box. But anyways, with anything that you enter, you know, you never expect to win anything. Especially not me. It's very hard for me to win anything. So anyways, I entered the contest, and that was, I entered it, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think like around August, September of 2020, somewhere around there. And hold on real quick. Okay. And so around that time I bought my bike. I bought a white one. I bought a used one. It only had like 20 something miles on it. Got it from a family that bought 3 of them and really didn't use that one, which is the white one. I really wanted a black one though. That's the one I really had my eye on, and I really wanted one. So fast forward to the ice apocalypse that we had in Texas. This is a very narrow road, guys. Very narrow road. I guess I could turn it all around so y'all can see the scenery. There we go. Okay, so back to the ice apocalypse. There was nothing to do, and we were just sitting around, and I was looking through my phone, and then I was looking through some old, I have 3 channels actually, guys. One of the channels is private, so I was looking through my private channel, and I saw a message there. I'm a little winded. And went through the message, and I'm like, well, hold on. This is the guy that I entered a contest for. So I went through the message, and it said, congratulations, you won the bike. Please contact me at such and such and such place. And I'm like, oh. But this was, guys, this was many, many months afterwards, right? So I didn't think, and I didn't expect, sorry if it's too bumpy, guys. I didn't think, and I didn't expect to still have it. You know, if I didn't get it, it's fine, whatever, you know, but I contacted the guy, and then he contacted me back, and he's like, wow, where have you been, man? And I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm just barely contacting you, but this is an account that I don't really use that much, and I didn't see the message. I was like, is it still available for me? But if not, no big deal. But if it is, hey, I'm here. So he said, no. You won the bike. The bike is yours. And I just have to go through a verification process with you. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. He said, the reason I'm doing that is because I've already had 2 impersonators that were actually pretty good, but they were missing one thing, and it didn't work out for them. I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, me being a small-time YouTuber, not nearly as big as him, but I've had those things kind of happen to me already in different circumstances. So I understood. So what he did was he sent me a message to my account, because he wanted a message from my account, because supposedly somebody had gone through the trouble to go all the way to taking screenshots of my face, and then figuring out some things on my email, and it was pretty credible. But when he tried to verify through the YouTube account that I had, he couldn't verify it. So he sent me a message, and he said, send me back exactly what I sent you on the message, and the bike is yours. Like, cool. I look it up, and bam, I get it. And he says, congratulations, you are the right person, and this is your bike. So fast forward, 3 months since all that happened, finally it arrives. Now, during all this you know, pandemic and everything that happened to us, well, all the orders got pushed back and got put behind. So the electric itself was so far behind. And unfortunately, I didn't get a hold of them on time to have been able to change it to the new electric 2.0, which has front suspension and a few more bits that are a little nicer. It's got the bigger handlebars, front suspension, and it's got a really cool way to mount the front and rear racks. This one's only got a front rack. I mean a rear rack. But that one you can mount a front rack to it. So, pretty cool bike. And it's only $100 more, so I would have only had to send them $100. But by the time I got a hold of them, they had just shipped mine out, and it was too late. But free bike, black bike, which is what I wanted originally, shoo, I'm good. I'm good, and I'm really thankful to the guy from the channel, EB Bikes. I'm not exactly sure right now because I'm trying not to get run over of his name, but I will definitely tag it and link it, because you should go check out his channel. Now, those of you that know that I have the homemade electric bike, that's where I got the idea from that guy. So he kind of explains that he actually sells books on how to build your own DIY electric bike. So that's where I got the idea, got all the information, and built that bike. That bike would be amazing to have out here, but unfortunately with regulations and stuff, it is considered a motorcycle because it goes over 25 miles an hour, I think, because it actually goes 40 miles an hour and doesn't need pedal assist. For him to be legal in most places, they must continue to be pedal assist. And different states and different cities have different regulations, so check out your local information on stuff like that. But yeah, so back to the story. So the bike finally showed up, and I've had it actually for a few months. No, I'm lying. I've had it actually for a few weeks. I just hadn't been able to do any content with it, and I wanted you guys to be the first ones to really check it out and enjoy it with me. So here we are on our first ride, headed into Abingdon, Southwest Virginia. Headed into Abingdon to get this cowboy cookie for, oh, let's stop. Let go of this camera real quick. For Miss Robin there at Paramount. Those people have always been exceptional to me, and that's the least I could do for them is, the brakes are a little squeaky though. That's the least I could do for them is go grab them a cookie. But you guys know, with my dad's illness and everything, he's, with my dad's illness and stuff, and I had to get back one time for something that he had going on, and they made it happen for me without no hesitation, and I was able to get in and out of here and go spend time with my dad. So good old Dodge Diesel, boy, nice and loud. But yeah, that's the story on how I got this electric XP version 1. But it's an amazing bike, guys. I weigh, like I say, 300 plus pounds, and this thing scoots me around without any issues. Right now we're doing 20 miles an hour, guys, and it's just doing its thing. Now, if I was just doing throttle, it would probably be going a little slower, but since I'm assisting it, man, it's just powering on through. Plus, this was the main reason behind getting a bike like this, is for me to get out and actually do some exercise. Not only because it's electric, but it being electric kind of motivates me to pedal as far as I can one way without the pedal assist, and then let it bring me back when I'm nice and wore out. Shout out to all my loggers. One of the loggers going by there. But yeah, that's the whole the health thing, here we go. Welcome to Abingdon, Virginia. That was the whole thought process behind getting an electric bike. And this one being so compact where it just folds, and but you do have to take out your passenger seat. It works out phenomenal for us. I wouldn't recommend putting it in your catwalk because it is electronic, and this one is not weather resistant. Now the 2.0 supposedly is weather resistant, so there you go on that one. So that might be the better choice right now. Well, I think that's the only one they're selling right now anyways, I think. But they're also back ordered for the next 3 months. So if you want one of these things, get your order in now, and you might get it for Christmas. Maybe. Cross your fingers. All right, shouldn't be too far from our cookie place. And we'll grab this cookie. Hopefully they have them. That would be a shame if they don't have them. Riding this far for the cookie. But it's all good. Come out here and do a little exercise while they do the unloading. Not bad at all. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this nice little ride into town here. Now here's the $1 million question. Since I don't have my GPS opened or anything, which way is town? I'm gonna shoot for going straight. That's what we're gonna shoot for right now. I think this is where the town starts, and I've been to that place one time before. I just didn't tell y'all. But I didn't get the cowboy cookie because they were out. Plus it was late already when I got there, so that was that. But I don't know if I'm going the right way. But yeah, man, this feels good, guys. This feels good being out here, getting some exercise in, especially being out on two wheels. This was just my favorite thing to do. If not on a motorcycle, on a bicycle. And this is kind of a little bit of both. Fresh produce over there. Strawberries, it looks like. Ooh. Ooh, check out this Prowler, guys. Cool car. A couple of bikers coming down. That's what I love about these little towns and these back roads is you get to see all this cool stuff, the way people really live. All right, guys, let me mosey on into town here, and we're almost there, I think. I think I'm starting to recognize it. And hoping that I did press the record button. That would suck. But it's happened. Well, yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. This is a big biking community, bicycle community as well, because of the Creeper Trail. I will link the video up here, and I'll show you guys what the Creeper Trail. Y'all can check it out, and y'all can look it up. Creeper Trail, real famous trail up here in Virginia. All right, things are looking familiar. I hope this cookie doesn't melt on the way back, because it's actually not that hot out here. It's actually really not that hot. Big bump. Ugh. All right. And I forgot my helmet. Yeah, I did that. Ooh, Mr. Police Officer. Shh. Yeah, don't tell him I forgot my helmet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Uh-oh. He's slowing down for me. No, this is just the straight lane. The turning lane was the lane he was in. All right. Actually, this is a turning lane too. But if I'm not mistaken, our cookie place is right up ahead on the right-hand side up here. So let's see if it's still not 100% sure. Here we are, Anthony's Desserts. Let's park our motorcycle real quick. Put her up on the curve and out of the way, guys. Out of the way, guys. Out of the way. Let me turn y'all back around so y'all can see what the outside of the shop looks like. Just in case. Yeah, there's no way to park here anywhere. You just have to drive through. All right, let's go inside. Hopefully they don't get upset that we're recording as well, so that's another one. I ain't even gonna lie. But we're gonna do cowboy cookies. Do you have a few?
Yeah, we have 4 out right now. We might have more in the back.
Let me take those 4.
Those 4?
Mm-hmm. Okay guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but this was taken way after the whole video is actually even done, so that's that. But I didn't show you guys the cookie. Check this out, guys. This thing right here is a bite. I'm not gonna say of heaven because I don't think anything will be better than heaven, but this is probably pretty close. Tall glass of milk would have been even better, but man, there's coconut, chocolate chunks, some type of caramel, oatmeal. What can I say? Slap your mama good. Back to the video, guys. All right. Mission accomplished. Well, so far. How you folks doing?
Pretty good, and you?
Wonderful. Y'all going? Well, I guess y'all going that way. What are you getting? Cookies?
No, you taking a picture of yourself?
I'm doing a video, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, there are cookies next door?
Awesome pastries.
Oh, boy. I'll just go in there and smell for you. Oh, okay.
Y'all have a good one.
How long does it take you to charge that?
It takes about 5 hours. Yes, sir.
How long can you go?
Big boy like me, about 15 miles. Somebody like you, about 35 miles.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you pedal assist, up to 45 miles.
Okay.
But you can do either one.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir. Gets a big boy out of a truck. I'm a truck driver, so
Oh, okay.
I came from where I'm delivering because I was recommended this place. I live in Texas, and I was recommended this place with the cookies, so why not take advantage of it?
Maybe you'll work off one cookie
Or a quarter of one.
if you use the pebbles.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the power off right now. You have a good day, sir.
You too.
And that's another thing, guys. Another reason. Oops, I shouldn't be going through here. Shh, I don't tell nobody. And that's another reason, guys, that I think that these bikes are pretty awesome. And I actually reached out to Electric, and they sent me a free hat. Not a free hat, a free. They sent me a free T-shirt. Yeah, they sent me a free T-shirt, and which appreciate that. Shout out to Electric on that. But they're a conversation starter, and a lot of people nowadays. I mean, that was an older gentleman right there. A lot of people nowadays know that they exist, and they embrace them. Now there are people that don't like them and that hate them, and they don't believe that they should be out on the road. But there's always opposition to everything, right? But they're a great conversation piece, and like he was just asking me information on the bike, which is it's awesome. I've had so many great conversations just because of the white bike. Of course, this one's brand new, so not this one yet. Well, there goes our first one right there. And great way to get out and talk to people, quit being so shy, and help humanity become better. I mean, at least that's just always been my theory behind a lot of this stuff, is help be a good person and help spread things that you believe in. This is an American company, so it's something that I really believe in, and people should go out and buy. I mean, if you're an older person, you don't even have to pedal. You just are able to get out and enjoy the outdoors, and use your throttle and not go very fast. So it's I think it's amazing. I don't know, comment down below what you guys think about that, if y'all made it this far on the video. But shoot, I'm getting some exercise. It's probably for no reason, because once I eat this cookie, it's a very hefty cookie, this whole riding would have been for nothing. But I could have just drove down here and got the cookie and wouldn't have done any exercise. So yeah, it's it ain't good either way you look at it. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna mosey on back. You guys already saw what it looked like coming into town, so I'm gonna mosey on back, get this camera off my handlebar so I don't have to be holding on to it, and pay more attention to the road, because I'm trying not to let this thing fall off of my handlebar here. And now that I have a little more cargo in this bag, it's a little more important to pay a little more attention. Plus, a lot of people don't pay attention anyway. So. All right, guys. Well, from the streets of Abingdon, however which way you want to look at it, from the beautiful streets of Abingdon, Virginia. Thank you guys again for joining me one more time. I really do mean that. Really, really sincerely mean that. And thank you for all the support, guys. If you made it this far, most of my ride or dies make it this far anyways, so this is for you guys. Thank you for all the support, and thank you for being here for my dad and my family. And it's just so heartfelt, and I know some of you guys reach out to me, and it's very difficult for me right now, and I try to get back, and you guys know how it is, but it is very, 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 very heartfelt, and I really extremely do appreciate all of you, every single one of you. You have been phenomenal. Those that I actually do talk to more often, thank you so much. You guys have been phenomenal, great people, and I couldn't ask for any better audience. Most of my audience, 99% of our family here is very positive. Every once in a while we get a little negative person, but they're usually somebody that's new to the channel. Beautiful truck. Sorry I didn't have y'all turned around. Usually there are people that are new to the channel. Once you realize that this channel is not about any type of anger or hate or any of the above, then they kind of change their demeanor sometimes. But sometimes you can't change certain people's minds. It is what it is. Woo! That kind of scared me. Oh man. But yeah, guys, again, thank you. Really do mean it. Don't forget, guys, to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, 1-800-273-8255. Military men and women, really, really, really and truly, thank you so much for your service and for the freedoms that you're allowing me to be out here and enjoying. See you guys on the next video. Peace. We're out of here.